My name is Louise Metler, and this is my Meet the Mindful video. I was asked by David at Live Fully Now to make a video that showcased my own mindfulness practice, and he specifically wanted to see some of the mindfulness practices that I use with children. So my profession, I am an education specialist in San Diego, California. So I do incorporate a lot of mindfulness practice and yoga and mindful breathing into my teaching practice. And that's definitely something that I want to share. But I also wanted to talk about the why. Why is mindfulness so important to me? And why have I decided that it's so important that I want to incorporate it in the work that I do with children? So let me start by talking to you all about how mindfulness came into my life. So a few years ago, I was going through a difficult time and I was in therapy. And in therapy, it was recommended that I read this book. And it's called Mindfulness, an 8-week plan for finding peace in a frantic world by Mark Williams and Danny Penman. And this book was really great for me when I read it because I was dealing with anxiety and depression. And this definitely gave me a tool to press pause on the unhealthy thinking patterns that had developed and gave me a way to heal my brain. And I'm so grateful that I had that opportunity, and it did help me a lot. Like a lot of things in my life, I did this quite frequently for a short amount of time, and then I didn't really follow up with it. I started to treat mindfulness and meditation as something to do when life was hard. So I would have a hard day at work or a difficult thing going on with my family, and then that would cause me to meditate. And I did get some benefit and some satisfaction out of that. Meditation is always good. But it wasn't until recently when I made a priority to meditate every single day that really I started noticing a lot more benefits. I want to pause right here and I want to let you all know that I am by no means an expert on meditation or mindfulness, but I am an ordinary person who is trying to be more mindful every single day. So I have been inspired by a lot of people who have shared their mindful lifestyle and practices with me. So I think that the value is that I'm an ordinary person who's gotten started. And I hope that I can inspire you too. So getting back to my mindfulness practice, last March, I was in a really bad bike accident. And I would describe my bike accident as a near-death experience. It was very, very scary. But I left that experience with this feeling of more fear about not wholly living. So I left that experience feeling like, wow, I had a near-death experience. I need to make sure that I'm having more than a near-life experience. So that's my commitment to living fully now. And I have found great healing for myself with mindfulness and yoga. And I have also found that the same tools that have helped me heal also help children. So that's why I bring it into my classroom as well. So I'll talk more in my next videos about what specific strategies I use. But this is just my introduction. So I am so glad to meet the mindful.